Hi y'all, happy Friday. So we are into week 3, I think. Anyways, here's where we're at for this week, you guys. It's been a good week here weather-wise in Michigan. It's been chilly. It was 70 on Monday. So this is how Michigan rolls. So if you're not from Michigan, let me explain how our weather rolls here, okay? So it can be 70 and sunny on Monday, like absolutely gorgeous. And then literally the next day we have frost and freeze warnings, and it's like a high of 46. And it's been like hovering in the upper 30s, low 40s every night, and in the low 50s. And it's been overcast with like, it's just winds and gross. It's just been gross. Today is finally the sun is back out, which is nice. I think it is 60 today. So we're hopefully maybe turning the corner here in Michigan. But you know, the saying goes in Michigan, you know, if you don't like the weather, just wait. And it'll change. We can have all 4 seasons in one day, literally. Like I think I mentioned last time, there was snow last week up at the top of the state, like up by the tips of my fingers. There was snow, which is mind blowing to me. So anyways, this week the guys have been landscape crews killing it. We wrapped up a project on the lake. They moved on to smaller patio slash paver type wall project with some new softscape installation, and then we also have a full irrigation system going in at another job. So they're just cruising right along. We've been throwing in, the other landscape crews have been bouncing back and forth. They're like tag teaming jobs. They've been also doing mulch installs, trying to get all the mulch installs done before Memorial Day for our clients. So if they're entertaining Memorial Weekend, at least for our residential clients, if they're entertaining on Memorial Weekend, their yards look dialed in for their parties. And, you know, trying to bang out the commercial mulch too, just to get those under control, which will help with the weed growth, because for whatever reason, the weeds in the cold and the rain, the weeds have like gone out of control too. And this is like May 8th, and anyways, whatever. I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole, but if you're from Michigan, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's just been wild. So yeah, good week. Our maintenance guys are crushing it. This is week 3 of mowing. We're still doing a little tweaking and dialing in of the routes, just trying to make sure that they're as efficient as possible while still adding some new clientele into the mix. So the guys are doing it. They're killing it. We just started our first week back at a big client that we have. We have a big mall that we take care of, and there was some things on their end, and it took a while for them to get their paperwork back to us. So they're literally a month behind in getting service. But our guys were out there for the first time this week because everything finally got nailed down on the client's end, and so they're starting to dial that in and get that turned back around, which is nice, because I was up there last week, and it did look a little scary, but you know, it was out of our control. We can't service a client if we don't have the right stuff, you know, for everybody's protection. So that's all set and dialed in, and they're up there crushing it. Yeah, it's been a great week. Our guys are just, we have a really good crew. I say this all the time, total rock stars. They embody all of our values. The teamwork is great. They just go back and forth with each other all day, and who needs help, how can they help, what can they do. Our leadership team, same thing, like just jumping in left and right, other than staying in our lanes. Like, it's super key that we stay in our own lanes and get our own stuff done, but you know, jumping in to help where we need to. I actually was in the office this morning covering for our ops guy because he had a family emergency. Texted me at 5 this morning. I was up and out of the house. I was into the office by 6:15, got everything going. The guys showed up. I mean, they were like, whoa, why are you here? And I was like, hey guys, it's me. But I did explain the situation, so they weren't like, what's happening? You know, it's good. We're starting off the season strong. I love it. So that's about all I really have. We have some surprises coming for the guys. I know none of the guys follow the YouTube page, so I'm going to put it out here on the YouTube page, because they don't follow. They're like, we get enough of you. We don't need to hear you ranting and raving on the YouTube page. So, we do have some more equipment coming into our fleet. It'll be here next week. Super jazzed. A couple more new mowers for the guys. We had new mowers that we got last year. We're adding some more, which will help. We can start phasing out some of the older stuff. Then all the crews will be good. They'll all have some good new equipment, which, you know, that's about it. Other than that, we're just kicking along. We've got some Mother's Day specials that we're going to be putting out there on our socials. But take care of your mom this weekend, friends. Take care of your mom, your wife, your girlfriend, your baby mama, whoever it is. Make sure you give them a little bit extra. Every day really should be Mother's Day, because moms work hard, and I say that because I'm a mom. Every day should be Mother's Day. So appreciate them, appreciate, you know, everybody. All right, that's all I got. It's kind of rambly, but I'll throw up some videos, pictures of where we're at this week. Thanks for watching.